With April 22nd being Earth Day, the Burlington Conservation Department throughout April has been offering a variety of environmentally fun and educational experiences, with a focus on Burlington's drinking water. One of these activities actually took place on one of Burlington's main water resources, the Shawsheen River. I caught up with Burlington's conservation assistant, Jody Wennemer, and asked about the conservation happenings in April.
Kind of Stormwater Awareness Month, April's showers, bringing us some rain to us. I just wanted to make sure that people understood what happened when it rains. Stormwater comes down and then washes off of our streets and our driveways, and probably 2/3 of Burlington drains to the Shawsheen River. And then we also get, like I said, our drinking water supply from the river, so I wanted people to kind of make that connection. The reason that we draw our drinking water supply from the Shawsheen is that it's close. It's a nearby water source. We want to go with something that's close because it would cost more to pump from further away. The kind of small size and windiness of the Shawsheen is a natural stream. That's what streams will do. They'll kind of meander and wind, and it certainly does help with water quality to kind of keep the waters moving a little bit more slowly and to allow plants and vegetation to establish, which will help filter out some of the pollutants that get into the water.
I asked Jody what brought about the canoe trip down the Shawsheen River.
Well, I was looking for ways to introduce people to the Shawsheen River because that's one of Burlington's drinking water supplies, and had talked to the Shawsheen River Watershed Association, specifically to Bob Rousseau. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. And he suggested that maybe they hold a public paddle on the Shawsheen, and I thought it was perfect, so I jumped on the opportunity and just worked with them. We had, I think, 15 people sign up, which was one more seat than we had available, but it worked out in the end where one person actually didn't show up. So all seats were filled, and I think everybody had a great time.
I asked Jody about pollution in the Shawsheen.
Well, the Shawsheen River is technically impaired for bacteria, and bacteria, comes from the stormwater. So that's kind of part of what I was hoping to educate people about, the effect of stormwater on our streams. Our drinking water is 100% treated safe. They treat for bacteria. But it's always better to prevent that from happening than have to treat for it afterward.
I wondered if using the Shawsheen River as a water source is affecting the wildlife.
We are not affecting the wildlife per se within the Shawsheen, but rivers in general can be drastically affected by over withdrawal. The Ipswich River, which another part of Burlington drains to, Ipswich River is impaired for water flow, meaning that not enough water actually reaches the Ipswich River to maintain it as a perennial river. And so that certainly does affect the wildlife, and very negatively.
Having had so much fun on the canoe trip, I asked Jody how people can get in touch with the Conservation Commission about future events.
They can call the Conservation Department. They can call me. I'm Jody. And the number is 781-270-1655. I would also say I would also just say to keep an eye on our website, because I do try to post all of our events on the website.
From the Shawsheen River, I'm B News reporter Tad Stefanak. Back to you in the studio, Phil.